Saddle Cinches. I'm Miranda and I'm here with a video today on lunging your horse. I'm here with my 7-year-old pony Charlie. To give a little background, he has never been the greatest at lunging. When he was younger, he would always try to turn in on the line and he would get very aggressive, which isn't safe for me or him. So we have been teaching him over the past couple weeks how to lunge. So let's start off with how you put on your lunge line. So if you're lunging in a bridle like I will be with him, you would take the clip end, run it through the one side of the bit, up over their pool, and clip it on the other side of the bridle. You do this to make sure that you have even pressure on the bit during the lunging. When lunging in a bridle, you want to make sure that you have your reins secure so your horse doesn't get caught in them. So what you do is just take them and twist them up a couple times, take the chin strap and run it through the reins and clip it so that it's secure. So when you're lunging, it's important to have a triangle between you and your horse. You want to make sure to stand behind their shoulder area so you're driving their butt. Have this hand out in front so they can move forward and be pushing from behind.
Now Miranda is going to demonstrate how to lunge her horse. Notice how the reins are up and out of the way in case he would get feisty with his front legs. He would not catch them in the loose reins. She's staying behind him to drive him forward. So she creates kind of a triangle with the horse and the line and the whip. She is the point of the triangle, the tip of the triangle, and the horse is the flat bottom of the triangle. So it's not a even triangle. She's a little bit towards the back of the horse. It's also very helpful to keep your horse's attention towards the center of the ring. If they're trying to turn their head out, you want to just tug on the lead rope a little bit to tip his head in. That way the horse starts to focus on the handler a little bit more. And when they first come out and they're fresh and they're not really paying attention, sometimes that can be a really good tool to use to get their focus before you get on their back. And notice how everything she's doing is pretty quiet. When he goes into the canter and she hasn't asked him to, or the lope, she just quietly brings him back. Another thing that you can work on is just transitions on the lunge line. It can be transitions from a walk to a jog to a trot to back to a walk. It can be going up to the canter, and it can be within a gait when you are trying to slow the trot down or extend the trot. Notice how she just fixed her lunge line. You want to make sure that you don't have it looped around your hand, and you have it ready to shorten and lengthen. That way you're not going to step on it. You want to have it looped up. You don't want to step on it. You don't want it to get wrapped around your legs, because things can happen really fast when you're lunging a horse. When she wants the horse to go forward, she will take her arm out and open her shoulder up, like give the horse somewhere to go. And when I say open the shoulder up, she takes her arm in the direction that she wants, and her chest is facing the horse. When she wants them to slow down, we'll get into a trot first, and then have her go back to a walk. So right now she's got her arm open, her shoulder open. Now she wants to bring him back to a walk. She's going to close that angle a little bit and turn her chest more towards the horse's back end. And that's a signal for him to slow down. Now this doesn't happen overnight. It takes lots of practice, but you can really learn to talk to your horse in a way that they understand it. Go ahead, back up. So she's going to open. Go ahead and canter. So she's going to open and drive. Now she's going to close a little bit and bring him back. He had the wrong lead there, so she wanted to fix that, and she's going to ask again. And now she got the correct lead. And the lead is the leg on the horse that is leading, and the canter goes first and forward. That is the leg that on the inside, that you want the lead leg on the inside. And if he wants to look outside the ring, she's going to just tap on him and bring him back to focus on her. When you first start lunging your horse, you want to start with them a little bit closer to you than this, and then gradually, as they understand it, work out to a bigger circle. But you don't want to be so close that the horse can turn and kick you. And sometimes the horse will come in a little close to you. You can use your whip on the ground to like create an area that tells them they shouldn't be there. And I just use it kind of like a snake on the ground and wiggle it at their shoulder when they're getting to an area that they want to cut. And then back down. And then walk and halt.
Before you lunge your horse, it's important that you have your line organized so that you or your horse don't get tangled up. One way you can do this is just creating little loops on either side so nothing is wrapped around your hand, but it's still neatly organized. And then this allows you to release line without anything getting tangled or wrapped around your hand.